I have talked with many students and they have found it very difficult to shadow. So those who had already started shadowing and have some hours under their belt, it was a little bit more helpful for them to, they didn't have that difficulty. They just needed to continue gaining some more. But if your shadowing hours are very low, I understand that it's very hard. So I will say it's not impossible though, especially now that things are opening up more. I've heard of a student who went and he just called all of the dentists in his area, just kind of Googled dentist names and kept going until he found somebody who was willing to take him in to shadow or even hire. They're looking for positions, that you could do part-time. And so I would encourage students to like continue to thrive and try that way. It might be difficult. You might get a lot of no's, but you might get the one yes that could be a shadowing opportunity to get you some in-person hours. So you want to gain more in-person than virtual shadowing hours. At VCU, we don't have a minimum, but we say try to at least meet that barrier of 50 shadowing hours or more in person. Now, we do accept virtual shadowing hours, so making sure those experiences are robust and that you document them. I'm aware that I think the ASS application does have an indication now that you can distinguish between in-person and shadowing hours. And so making sure you describe your experiences, that the admissions committee understands that though you were virtual, you got a lot out of that shadowing experience. And I do follow a lot of those dental shadowers and other things on Instagram. So I know that's a thing, and it looks like a very robust experience. And so I would say make the most of those. I'd also say if you had a dentist that you were shadowing in person before and maybe you can't go into the office anymore, they're not having people in the office, schedule a Zoom call with them, a phone call, and just say, hey, can you tell me what your day was like? Or maybe ask them questions just like you're asking me. To me, that's also gaining perspective on what a dentist does every day. And maybe they'll allow you to video shadow them in their office, even if you can't come in person, or maybe they're working on some laboratory work that you can see. But I think even just having a conversation with a dentist and their day-to-day experiences, especially dentists of different specialties, and most of your hours with a general dentist will help you see what a great career it is, but also the hard work it takes and sort of the scope of the profession. And that's what we really want you guys to understand and know is that what you're getting into in your patient interaction, the need for ethics and integrity, and that's what we want you to understand as well from your shadowing experiences.